This is the biggest opportunity for like the vibe coded new agent world right now. I don't know if it's going to be solved by the cloud providers or if it gets solved by a new startup or one of the model providers. Let me try to explain what it is. I'll tell you how I discovered it and then I think you'll get it. So we have at Kelsys made this new SOW creation tool where you pour in requirements and outcomes in SOW like with a fixed bid. Um, Fine, that's cool. But it was made by one of the developers, one of the tech people, and there's like this thing that has to happen at the end where I personally maybe add a price to it and some payment terms, and I should probably do that because I've been the one negotiating them with a potential client. Which means that we both have to use this tool. And we talked about, oh, let's just deploy it on AWS. But we decided, God, that just slows everything down. We like our experience is that if you're using CDK on AWS and you're like deploying stuff to either ECS or just even Lambda functions, that you're looking at a 4 minute or so, 2 to 4 minutes deployment time every time. So small little changes that you might vibe code up, now you got to wait for 4 minutes for it to be updated. That's ridiculous. It's so slow. Come on, AWS. But it's that way across cloud providers, and it's because of the way they so heavily depend on containerized solutions where they spin up a whole little computer for you, make it full of memory, and put it in place, and then deploy the code on it and run it. Like that is slow. Um, so if I had, we've talked about, well, maybe we could make our own dedicated EC2 instance and we could deploy things there, and that would be faster. So we could have like a shared web app and work across it, but still have faster deployment cycles. Um, but there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a way for me to kind of live vibe code, make changes in a shared place, and not have 4 minute or worse deployment cycles. Um, what we ended up deciding to do was just we'll both have our own repository downloaded onto our local machines where we can also use Cloud Code. And then for document storage to make sure we're synced up across the SOWs that we create, we'll just put those in GitHub. So we'll use Git to as our GitHub as our storage system. And that'll work because I don't care so much that we're not sharing the same runtime environment. Like I can run on my local, he can run on his local as long as the documents are synced. But it just feels weak. That feels like weak sauce. There's got to be a better way.